know I'm on the cam, man.
There you go. There you go. The Sonic tunes are on deck. And Lucky going to bring... We got two very obscure characters. So Lucky going to be rocking the Piranha Plant. And, of course, Skyjay rocking the big, scary cat. Watch out, because when this cat gets a hug on you, it's going to hurt.
Yeah, let me tell you, it's gonna leave a mark of a cat scratch, but I don't know if you know, that poison gas may not show a scratch on you, but on the inside, you may be bleeding out a little bit. You don't want to sleep on anything to do with the Piranha Plant that is always slept on here at Genesis.
Oh, man, and Piranha Plant, I mean, if you look at a lot of these tier lists from a lot of players, Piranha Plant not really put too high on the tier list here. Obviously, not the fastest moves, not crazy consistent, but like you said, that gas, wow. And look at this. Looks like Skyjay having a little bit of matchup knowledge, going for multiple revenges here. Very interesting counter when it comes to revenge, because you can go ahead and revenge something, get the power up, and then revenge again. Most counters just, you automatically cash out immediately, right?
Right, exactly. And look at that. The stock is just almost completely wrapped up, and the way he is controlling this stage, I can imagine this being really hard for Incineroar, and I'm not quite sure how much experience with Piranha Plant Skyjay has, let alone anyone in this building. When it comes down to one of the best plants in the world being Lucky, that must be rough, because he's come prepared, but not for that beautiful hug, okay? That was a tight squeeze.
And the thing that makes Piranha Plant really unique is that Patui, that neutral B. You see that spiky cannonball coming out, and, you know, there's so many mix-ups. Lucky can go ahead and shoot it towards you. Lucky can go ahead and just bring it back down. So we'll see how Skyjay goes ahead and deals with the Patui, because it can be really hard to come down with falling arrows, which is what most characters want to do here. Lucky getting the up B, but oh man, a back and forth trade here, and Lucky taking quite a bit of damage here from Skyjay.
What a brawl on that left side of the screen. Moving on here to the right as Lucky finds himself back to the stage, and I don't think he's been grabbed once besides that KO. I love the way that Lucky just remains so confident in his control here on that neutral and just covering the space off ledges too, but finally the claws. It's great that you don't cut your nails, Incineroar, because dang, that's gonna definitely give you what you need. Finally, the stock on.
Wow, and so Piranha Plant is one of the heavier characters in the game. The fact that Skyjay was able to get a KO sub-triple digits here, that's a big deal. There's the double down tilt. Look at this. Lucky's damage increasing so much, and the stomp, the 3-1 stock comeback from Skyjay for game number 1.
Talk about learning, right? We talked a little bit about how Skyjay does not really care about what is actually happening, but what could happen.
Yeah.
And Incineroar, I think we know, is such a comeback character at its fullest, especially when you're putting in a lot of that gas inside of you, okay? This man is intoxicated, and he is ready to unleash it to the world. In this case, being Lucky, unfortunately, caught that down air. What a great positioning, too, because Lucky was trying to really evade it in a way and angle it, but just wasn't enough. Those stompy feet, those paws are going to leave the mark here as we get on game 2, kind of the run back, you know, just roll it back on small battlefield. Okay,
there's the Patui. They're going to be able to combo off of it, and Lucky going to be able to get a lot started with up air and up tilt, but it looks like Skyjay, I mean, Incineroar has some of the best aerials when it comes to distance coverage. And again, we saw Lucky start this set off with so many edge guards, but my goodness, Skyjay really showcasing that the cat can go off stage too.
Yeah, I'm trying to think that there's kind of like a mega evolution or something put into just Skyjay specifically, because the confidence and the flying type that is coming out of this firefighting is just absolutely memorizing, okay? I am so inspired seeing the way that he is just relentless at understanding, hey, this is how Lucky is approaching. This is what he's actually committing to. So I'm going to respond to this. You're shielding, I'm grabbing. You're attacking, I'm shielding. It's as simple as that.
And I mean, when we talk about just grappler type characters, adaptation, you're really going to be able to do the most amount of damage. Directional air dodge. No, the double jump into the revenge here. Skyjay trying to cash it out with the forward air. There it is, 132. 2 stocks on deck. Goes for the up special there, but the forward tilt not going to quite do it. Lucky on this edge guard. The forward air just barely missing the nair. Going to connect her, but can Lucky finish this edge guard off? No.
And actually reversing the edge guard too, giving an opportunity for Skyjay to just continue his rampage on the second match that started so differently if we go back to just 2 minutes ago. And I would have not have even thought it would have gone the way that it did if I was looking at only what's happening here in the game 2. As we're in a 2-stock-to-1 deficit, the percents are even 13-13 as Skyjay gets the grab into the jab. Tech chase, not going to get that side special.
There's a Patui. Oh, baits out the revenge here. Lucky setting up an offstage situation. Doesn't get the down here, but the jab going to stuff out that side special here. Again, setting up the Patui down low, but the armor on the up B going to save Skyjay.
Rigo getting back up. Don't you neutral get up. Sometimes in those situations, best is to just wait, you know? You have 3 seconds, quick ones, of invincibility. What a genius, by the way, even scaring you to the death, but not going to commit to it. Are we going to get a big hug from the kitty? No.
The kitty is glowing red here, and of course, there's the side special. Not going to get the grab. If you get the grab, you're able to disengage that revenge stack here. But Lucky trying to respect it. You can also deal a good amount of damage, but there's the down tilt cashing out immediately into the neutral B. 160% on this Piranha plant right now. The Nair out of shield will do the trick, and Skyjay really turning this set around from those. If you watch the first 2 stocks of game 1, you wouldn't believe that Skyjay's up 2-0 in the set.
That's it. I would have not think that this was the same Skyjay. Maybe he just came back, he had a little bathroom break, he had his substitutes, I don't know, that was playing for him. But this is definitely the Skyjay we know. He's reacting on point. He's thinking about, what are you doing? I'm going to react. We're Lucky. I feel like he started so strong, but is overthinking a little bit in his decision makings. He's putting out the right options, but they're either too early or too late. He's ready and making correct decisions, just a bit too soon. So he's got to just slow down the pace a little bit. Look at what Incineroar is actually doing and respond to it.
Yeah, and I mean, Incineroar, the biggest weakness of this character, not the greatest mobility. I mean, thank goodness. I don't want this. I mean, we've seen how much damage this character can do, right? Imagine if this character was up in your face just so quick here. But we'll see if Lucky can go ahead and disengage more situations, because Skyjay really taking advantage of so many different scrambles, and Lucky was able to get a lot of low percent edge guards, which is what you want versus Incineroar, but Skyjay really cleaning up these recoveries.
I love that he's already playing way better, by the way, on the behalf of Lucky, how patient he's being. He's starting to now understand, like, I'm going to stay back a little bit, I'm going to see what you're doing, and then I'm going to, oh God, I'm a little bit nervous though, Charles, okay? He's looking a little red, 90% off the back. That's quite the kick in the knee. Oh my, are you? Finish you. No, finish you! The finishing touch on the tamp of that Piranha plant. Take a little bit of that water hose, you know? A little bit, okay, never mind, bye.
Oh my goodness, was that down tilt in the up smash? My God. Skyjay really showcasing that down tilt. One of the craziest moves when it comes to combo potential. You get so many crazy 2 frames and just combo into it here. Going for the reach with the side special. Lucky taking quite a bit of damage.
I love the way Skyjay is constantly showcasing new tech for this character. You think that you can lab for hours, but this man is just labbing within the bracket match. He's always experimenting new, and Piranha Plant is such a heavy character. So, and a big ball, if I might add. So it's the windows of those kind of hyper finishing touches, if you will, are going to be a lot more interesting and a lot bigger in that case to reach.
Yeah, and Lucky not having too much options with that up B. Gonna shield all hits here. Going to go for the falling up air. Goes for the Patui. Gonna stall out that revenge there. I like that from Lucky. Big punish with the forward smash here. Okay, gonna go straight for ledge, but Lucky staying consistent, catching the rollback with the revenge. Finally, Skyjay getting some offense started, getting the snatch.
Dang, that's the one rule you want to keep in mind about Incineroar, okay? He is going to give you a hug on that ledge if you're staying there too long. You can run, but you cannot hide on behalf of Lucky, and hiding he is not. Finally putting in the work to really keep up with Skyjay. I feel like this is the closest match we've seen in quite a while. Even though we're at these percents, he's having more control, and I think unfortunately he's just taking a lot of damage because of these constant attacks that Lucky is putting out, and Skyjay is just taking as an advantage.
There's the Patui, the revenge not coming through, but the cross chop is going to be enough to punish that positioning there. Skyjay, you already know when you're playing Incineroar, you gotta have the hard call-outs on deck.
Absolutely. You're going to challenge me because I can't recover? No problem, bro. I'm going to bring you down right with me, okay? See you later. You would love a little bit of water on that plant, but gotta burn it up, okay? Welcome to my land. Incineroar with Skyjay moving on to the next round. I do believe that was for top 64.
Oh, we got some top 64 qualifiers. I believe top 64 starting at pretty soon, or either it might be starting right now.
That
or
might have been.
It's tough. Well, especially with the commentating lineup, it's they have a mix of, which I'm enjoying a lot, because within one single block, I'll be able to commentate with 2 different commentators. Really fun here, but nonetheless, either a top 40 or top 64 qualifier or round 1 of top 64. But nonetheless, man, Lucky versus Skyjay. It's interesting because both of those players play characters where it's like you probably don't have too many options in terms of just practicing, right? But we're going to get into some of the replays of that match. We got to see some of these characters because, again, Plant and Incineroar, just characters you don't see too often. The Sour Nair into the down tilt up smash. My goodness, Skyjay is clean.
And he reacts to it so quickly. Look at that. Just so confident in his ability as to what position characters are being put in, and just he uses it without hesitation. You're in that position. You're trying to come get me. Okay, bye. Like, I don't mind, especially when you were a stock ahead. I mean, come on. That was such a great comeback rate to just use against. Speaking of comeback, bro, I'm excited to see Tweak up on the stage.
Oh, we got Tweak coming up, and I believe, okay, so this is how I'll know if we're into top 64 qualifiers or if we're in top 64. If he's versus Goblin, it's a top 64 qualifier.
It is not Goblin.
Ooh, who is it?
Good question.
We're about to find out.
I love coming to Genesis because it's when the whole world gathers together, and I've been gone for about a year. So everybody, my brother was picking on me the entire weekend because he was like,